Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I am Anantadaya Nitai Das from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. I was born in Chennai. My father was a doctor. My mother is housewife. And I have a younger brother. And his name is Bhakta Arjun. We were Smarta Brahmins. My father was a pious man. He was dedicated to his profession. He was very sincere child specialist. And he did free services to those who are poor. My mother was assisting him in all his affairs. When I was 13 years old, I lost my vision. I did my schoolings at normal schools only. But up to 10th, and after 10th I lost my vision. Since then my mother, she was very determined. She was very lovable and affectionate towards the family. And she was assisting and supporting me in till now. She is a very wonderful, lovable mother. And she is very amazing. She was very amazing lady. She used to record all the subject matters, all the school subjects, all the books in an audio recorder, and I used to read and study by hearing. In this way, I finished my schoolings. I also did my bachelor's in business administration, undergraduation in law, and post-graduation in law. I also completed my UGC NET examinations. My father, he passed away in the year 2012. From that time, the tribulation started in our life. We don't know what is the aim of life. We don't know what to do. But by causeless mercy of Krishna, we are not put into any hardship financially and materially. We are not put into such hardship. But in 2010, my mother's brother, that is younger brother, that is my uncle, one day he asked me to come to one temple, that is ISKCON temple, ISKCON Chennai temple. At that time, I was not interested in all these things. Though we are Smarta Brahmins, but we are not that much interested. I forgot to tell one thing. My father used to do puja, the Satyanarayana puja every Paurnami. He used to do puja regularly. And our Kuladeva is deity is Kuladeva. Worshipable Lord is Dattatreya, Lord Dattatreya. But I don't know anything about that. But I know one thing, that Dattatreya Swami is a combination of three deities, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. That only I know. And we used to participate. My father used to do puja, Satyanarayana puja, and we used to read the pastimes of Lord Dattatreya at that time. Not that much interested, but still I will just sit and hear some of the pastimes of the Lord. And we also used to do this Krishna Jayanti in South Indian way of celebrating Krishna's Janmashtami. We will decorate the Lord's baby Krishna's lotus feet in the floor. By using this rice flour, they used to just put these decorations, just draw this feet of the Lord on the floor. Generally, naturally, I am attracted to Krishna. I love Krishna. But I don't worship him regularly. I don't know how to worship him. I don't know anything about the scriptures or Vedas. I don't know. So one day my uncle, he told me to come to this temple, but I told him no, I am not interested in all these things. If you are interested to go, then you can go, like that I told. And he told him, no, this is Sunday. The Sunday programs, it's very good, and they also give Sunday feast. So as soon as I heard this feast, I got enlivened. And immediately I started to temple. I went to temple. And I participated in some programs, and I had this nice feast prasadam. So from that day, slowly my heart transformed. Slowly changes happened without my knowledge. Before that, I used to wear this karmi dress. People know how karmis will be, like wearing mustache and all these things. Slowly I just shaved my mustache. I don't know why I'm doing, but I love to do it. I don't know why I'm just previously my uncle also will try to put tilak on my forehead, but I will immediately resist. No, don't put tilak. I don't like this. But this after regularly when I was going to temple, this Sunday feast program, slowly transformation happened. I shaved my face. I wear tilak. And people used to wear this kanti mala, and I asked, what is this? What is this beads? Why these people are wearing these beads and this tulsi mala? And slowly, I also inquired. I developed this thirst to search, to find what spirituality is. I have this inner thirst is there. I have this appetite to know who is God and what is God. And slowly I inquired, what is this ISKCON, what is this institution, and who is this Srila Prabhupada, whether he is bona fide or not. For 1 year and 2 years, I totally browsed, searched, till I got this answer. It's bona fide. And the wonderful thing happened. I am totally blind person. I cannot go to temple more often. I cannot go to temple. But it is about, from our place to the Chennai temple, it is about 20 kilometers. So it's not possible to go to Mangalarti every day. It's not possible. Actually I have a computer, and there is a screen reading software called JAWS. It's especially built for blind people to access the computer. And through this software, I browsed through the internet and I found this website called Prabhupada Vani. Prabhupada Vani, I went into those audio files and just hear directly His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada's nectar-like conversations. As soon as I heard Srila Prabhupada it's divine. It's totally changed my heart. Even when I was sleepy, I just put this Prabhupada conversation and then I go to sleep. I just hear. For 2 years, I keep on hearing this Srila Prabhupada's divine voice, divine conversations, his morning walks. And I was so fascinated, so amazed by this knowledge of Srila Prabhupada. Whatever he speaks, he quotes Shastras. That I loved it, because most people, they speak something else and they tell this is spiritual, this is spiritual. They don't refer to any Shastras. So as soon as I just the style of presenting the Shastras of Srila Prabhupada, I developed this faith. I developed faith. Oh, he is bona fide. He is bona fide Acharya. And this ISKCON is bona fide. I developed that strong conviction. I developed this strong conviction. So in that way, I slowly tried to read Bhagavad Gita through audio files. Slowly I browsed and slowly and started to practice, recite some slokas. And what happened is that I want to learn in a more organized, systematic way. Therefore, I want to learn. I want to go to course. I decided of doing some course in Bhagavad Gita. And I found this Bhakti Shastri course in Mayapur. They are offering this Bhakti Shastri course. So I registered for the Bhakti Shastri course and I want to go there. But some personal problem in our family, some affairs, some going on. So what happened is that my brother and my mother cannot accompany me. Already the class had started. And I am in Chennai. I have to go there. So how to go? So now I became very obstinate, just like a stubborn child crying for some petty things. I just cried. No. I was very obstinate. No, I want to go. I want to go to Mayapur. No way. I want to go. So I cannot miss this Bhakti Shastri. I want to learn Bhagavad Gita. I want to learn what I want to know who is Krishna. I want to know what is Vedas. I want to know everything I want. So I pestered my brother, my mother. My mother, she was very afraid. How to send? I am a blind person. How to send alone? It's very long. And still, I convinced my mother. No problem. Mahaprabhu is there. Krishna is there. I have a strong faith. I didn't feel any loneliness. I have strong faith in Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dham. He will take care of me. No problem. So immediately my brother booked a Takkal ticket, and then he and my mother boarded me into the train. Chennai Central Station, railway station. And there it's some wonderful thing happened. Opposite to my seat, and when I went into that bogie, went into the compartment, there is another devotee actually. He came with his family. And the train, as soon as the train started from Chennai, I immediately heard this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and I felt so secured, so happy. Oh, some devotee is there to accompany me. So, and that devotee, it's very strange. It's very strange for me because I am a stranger. He is a stranger, but still he is looking after me like my mother. Wherever I go, wherever I went to that some washroom or to wash my hands, he was coming with me. He is not leaving me alone. That much affection he shows. And after reaching the Howrah station, and he just bought the tickets to Navadvip local train. He got me into that local train, and he also told another person, but actually is going in another direction. He is not coming with me, but still he instructed other person that please, because I don't know Bengali or Hindi, I don't know, I only know my mother tongue, Tamil and English, I only know this, I don't know Hindi and Bengali. So he helped me. He also instructed other person to get me at Navadvip station. So I got down at Navadvip station, and another devotee, I called him, and he took me to the residence, the Mayapur, Nilachal apartments. There, I was alone at this place. I was going to that course, and there I happened to meet one great personality, great devotee. He asked me whether you are free, whether I can come to your place. And then, you are welcome, Prabhu. And his name is His Grace Padaseva Prabhu. And I told, I was feeling very guilty because I cannot go to Mangalarti, I cannot able to attend this Bhagavatam class. And he told Prabhu that let me help you, I can give Bhagavatam class every day. So this is the Mahaprabhu's mercy. And for 3 months I didn't feel any loneliness. Mahaprabhu is with me. I was very happy and was feeling very secure. And after finishing Bhakti Shastri course, I got Diksha from His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, and I went to Chennai. There I am having this Bhakti Vriksha Center. As I got into touch with another great devotee, he was doing these outreach village programs. So he instructed me to do that. If you assist me, then we can also do this in expand our village preaching programs. So right now I am assisting him in village preaching programs. So by Mahaprabhu's mercy, I am doing this outreach preaching programs. On all my preaching programs, it's my mother and brother. My mother's name is Lalita and my brother's name is Bhakta Arjun, and he is actually the real devotee. Is executor of all the in my life, in personal life, and in my preaching programs also. He is assisting me. So and without them, I cannot able to do anything. So by His Grace Padaseva Prabhu, he is my spiritual well-wisher, a philosopher, a guide and friend like me. And whatever problems, material problems also, and any spiritual related or material clarifications, I ask to him and he will clear my doubts. So this is my summary, the brief biography, that how I came to this Krishna consciousness. It's all because I'm totally unqualified and totally an insignificant devotee, but still by the causeless mercy of Krishna, Guru and Gauranga, I came to this Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.